Hi everyone! In today's DIY projects, we are crafting with Dollar Tree items. We'll be creating some beautiful home decor on a budget that you could use to decorate your home. For your shopping convenience, all the items used in today's DIY projects will be linked in the description box below, so do check them out and let's jump right into our first DIY project. For this project, we are making a wall decoration and we're using these mini square bowls from the Dollar Tree. And I think I used 4 packs for this project. I'm placing the bowls going right around and I'm allowing the top and the base to touch each other, and we're going to end up with a circle. I'm connecting them with my hot glue, and you can use a strong adhesive for this project if you want to make it permanent. To spray paint my design, I used Rust-Oleum white gloss. I'm going to be adding a pizza pan also. This is from the Dollar Tree. And I'll paint my pizza pan gold on the edges with my Rust-Oleum gold. I also place a top coat on there, and you can see I ended up with a crackled finish, and that's because I didn't allow my paint to dry. Use your strong adhesive for this part. While that's drying, I'm adding a rhinestone ribbon going all around the edges just to cover up the imperfections from my glue. I'm using a 12-inch mirror for this project. I got this mirror on Amazon. I'll link it in the description box. I'm adding a piece of foam board under the mirror just for that contact between the mirror and the pizza pan. And here's how this project turned out, guys. I hope you like this one. Let's move on to our next project. For this project, we are making a wall sconce. I'm going to be using 2 cones from the Dollar Tree. They come 2 to a pack. I'm using a rubber band to make my shape. I'm going to be using this rechargeable puck light, so I'm placing the light on the inside to see where the cone will completely cover the light. I'm making sure that my rubber band is straight. Then I'm using my marker to go around the rubber band. And I'm using the 2 cones. Make sure that they're even. Then I'm cutting off the excess with my scissors. And I'm going to also use my X-Acto knife to clean up the edges. I'm using alcohol to clean off the marker. And you can use just the X-Acto knife if you'd like. I'm also using these wooden rings from the Dollar Tree, and I'm using 3 of them. I'm using a piece of dowel and a small piece of wood. I'm going to be drilling a hole, so I'm making sure that the dowel is the same size as my drill bit. I'm finding the center of my piece of wood, and the wood measures 2 by 4. I'm just drilling a hole halfway down. Then I'm using my wood glue to attach the dowel. The dowel measures 2 3/4 inches. I'm using my X-Acto knife to cut a hole in the ring so it can fit the dowel. I'm also clamping a piece of wooden square so I can drill a hole in the center for the dowel. I'm using my wood glue to attach the pieces, and this is just gonna add some strength to the hook. I'm placing one ring on the base and one on the top, and that one that I cut will go in the center. Now I'll connect my cone, and I'm just using a piece of sanding paper to rough up the surface before I add my glue. I place that to dry. Now I'm adding my second cone. And I fill the area on the inside with hot glue. Just make sure that they're straight. I'm going to be spray painting the entire sconce, so I'm adding some wood glue on the wood, and this will act as a primer. I'm using my white gloss spray paint, and I gave it about 3 coats. To cover up my imperfections, I'm going to be adding this rhinestone trim. Now to hook our wall sconce, I'm going to add a picture frame hook to the back. And you can add a tower block on the bottom area just to level it on the wall. Now here are my lights. I'm using 2 of them, one for each end. To connect my lights on the inside, I'm using a piece of foam board. And I'm using my strong adhesive to connect that foam board. Allow it to dry, then place your lights on each one. And the lights come with magnetic strips, so you just place the light in. When it's time for you to recharge them, you just pull them out. And here's how this project turned out, guys. I hope you like this one. Let's move on to our next project. For this project, we are making a wall decoration, a mirrored wall decoration. We're going to be using a 12-inch square mirror, a canvas, and bamboo skewers from the Dollar Tree. And you can find the canvas at the Dollar Tree also. They're in the plus section. I'm using an old canvas, so you don't have to paint your canvas ahead of time. Just pay attention to how I'm placing the skewers. I think I used 4 packs of skewers for this project. If you like at least one of these projects so far, please leave me a thumbs up and also leave me a comment. That will help to support my channel. Thank you so much. To cut my skewers, I'm using my garden shears. I'm finding the center of each side of my mirror. That way I can have my skewers looking even on both sides. Now I took my entire frame outside and I'm spray painting it gold. Now my frame is dry. I'm using tacky glue to attach some gold leaf. Now I'm adding my mirror to the center and I'm using my strong adhesive. I placed some weights and allowed it to dry overnight. Now my gold leaf is also dry. I'm just using a brush to brush off the excess. I'm also adding some mirror tiles on the edges of my mirror. And here's how this project turned out, guys. I hope you like this one. Let me know which of these projects were your favorite this week and if you'll be recreating any of them. If you like this video, I recommend that you watch this one next. Please remember to give me a thumbs up and share this video with someone that may be interested. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye bye.